We are the first generation of humans to live our lives at a 90-degree angle. We sit in cars to go to work. We sit in ergonomic chairs to send emails. We sit on couches to relax. We have traded our primal mobility for comfort, and the cost is higher than we ever imagined. In the next 4 minutes, we are going to rediscover a movement that is hard-coded into your DNA. A movement that determines how long you will live, how much fat you will burn, and even how your brain functions. This is the story of the squat. If you walk through a bus station in rural China, you won't see people leaning against walls. You'll see them in a deep rest squat. Heels flat, glutes inches from the pavement, spines perfectly neutral. They can stay like this for an hour, scrolling on their phones or eating noodles. In the West, we call this a workout. In the East, it is simply sitting. Why is it that a 70-year-old grandmother in China has more ankle mobility than a 20-year-old athlete in New York? The secret lies in the Achilles tendon and the soleus muscle. The Asian squat isn't a genetic trait, it's a habit. When you squat everywhere, at the bus stop, while cleaning, while socializing, you are performing a maintenance routine for your joints. You are essentially greasing the gears of your body every single hour. Let's peel back the skin. What happens when you drop your hips below your knees? Most people think legs. They are wrong. A squat is a full-body orchestration. The quadriceps, the four-headed monster of the thigh, they are your shock absorbers. The gluteus maximus, the largest muscle in the human body. In a squat, it acts as the powerhouse that drives you back to standing. The core, your abs and erector spinae, back muscles, must fire at 100% capacity to keep your spine from snapping forward like a twig. But the real magic is in the synovial fluid. Think of your joints like a sponge. When you sit all day, the sponge stays dry and brittle. When you squat, you squeeze the sponge, forcing fresh, nutrient-rich fluid into the cartilage. This is why squatters don't get old-age knee pain. They keep their joints lubricated. Inside your body is a pharmacy, and the squat is the key to the cabinet. Because squats engage so much muscle mass, they trigger a systemic anabolic alarm. Your brain releases BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor, essentially miracle grow for your brain cells. For men, the heavy recruitment of the legs increases natural testosterone levels. For women, it balances growth hormone, leading to tighter skin, stronger hair, and faster fat loss. You aren't just building a butt, you are rewriting your chemical code. Let's talk about the taboo, digestion. In China, the use of squat toilets is a major contributor to their lower rates of diverticulitis. When you sit on a standard toilet, your puborectalis muscle stays partially choked. It's like trying to pour water through a kinked hose. By practicing 40 squats a day, you strengthen the pelvic floor and keep the colon aligned. It is the ultimate detox. If you want a flat stomach, stop doing sit-ups and start squatting. A healthy gut starts with a mobile hip. How do you start? You don't just jump into a 20-minute bus stop squat, you follow the progression ladder. The door frame squat. Hold onto a handle for balance. Focus on keeping your heels glued to the floor. The goblet squat. Hold a heavy book to your chest. This forces your core to stay upright. The air squat, 4 sets of 10. Slow on the way down, explosive on the way up. The resting squat. Try to spend 5 minutes a day total just staying in the bottom position. The chair is a modern invention, but your body is an ancient masterpiece. You were designed to move, to lift, and to squat. By doing just 40 reps every single day, you are reclaiming your biological heritage. Don't wait for the bus standing up. Don't sit while you're on a phone call. Join the revolution. Drop down, stay low, live longer.